I do get a lot of questions like, Pip, what do you think is the mistakes that people make in PvP, specifically in trials? And to be honest, I would say there's a few of them that really stand out. For example, ego challenging all the time. And what I mean by that is, they get into a 1v1, let's say, they're losing the fight, and then they, without recovering fully, peak again while they're like literally 1 HP. And I deal with that all the time. Like I go against someone, I'm clearly winning the fight, but they manage to get away around the corner. And I'm like, okay, now I have to, either push or kind of get into a better position. He will probably re-peak full HP, but no, they just re-peak with like just a little bit of HP left, and boom, you throw in one bullet and kill him. A lot of people make that mistake, actually, a lot of them. I also think it's kind of something that people are just used to. It's like muscle memory, right? So if you're used to it, and if you learned it, you can kind of unlearn it. So that's one of the things you definitely want to unlearn. Don't peek when you're one shot. Just don't. Egg says taking their super with them into orbit. Yeah, I would actually put that at number 2. A lot of people do this. I've seen this a lot in trials where we're going against teams, and let's say they're winning 3-0, and then we start catching up a little bit, and they have those first supers way faster than we do. But for some reason, those people are not using it. Now, granted, guys, I'm not complaining when my enemies do it, right? Because it gets me the win, but you should not be doing that. You should 100%, even if it's a 1 kill, you push in and you get only 1 kill, it gives your team the ability to kind of push in at the same time. And always remember, while you're flying in with your super, the team is panicking, right? So they are going to be making more mistakes. So that's number 2 right there. Never, and I mean never, take your super to orbit. Okay, use it. Even if it's only 1 kill, it's better than no kills, for sure. On number 3, I would definitely say the biggest mistake teams make, especially in a mode like trials, is bad communication. And even if you're going in solo, you should always be trying to get into team chat and kind of do the call outs at all times. And what I mean by shit communication isn't just like not communicating, but some people straight up lie during gunfights, and that makes it so hard for your teammates to then win those fights. Like, for example, you get in a 1v1 and you get killed, but some people just don't want to look bad or something. I don't know what it is. And they go, one shot. He's one hit. And then, your teammates pushing in, but that the enemy player is just sitting there full HP with an overshield behind a barricade, a bubble behind him, and a rift right next to him. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. Like, don't confuse your teammates just because you have an ego. Just say it as it is. If you mess up, if you get killed, just say it. Okay, I'm dead, whatever, he's over there. Just call out the position of the enemy, but don't ever do those bullshit call outs like, oh, he's one shot, and then people push in because of you, and then there's all of them right there, and you get your whole team killed. So do keep that in mind as well. Quality callouts can make a difference in any game. There's a lot of details that go into team play that can bring you a lot of wins. And if you master that as a team, if you get better with callouts, positioning, just get used to each other's play styles, you can win some really crazy games. Like, this can be another bonus number 4 mistake. A lot of people aren't real with themselves. I truly believe that people can get better at PvP, but instead of saying, oh, okay, I'm not good at this, and then trying to improve on it, people just blame everything and everyone for their, failures in the Crucible, 1v1 fight losses, whatever it is. It's always somebody's fault. Oh, now it's the Jotun. Now it's the Arbalist. Now it's the guy was in the position where nobody else has ever been. Now he slid in, but it's just the angle wasn't there and the sun wasn't lighting down on him correctly. You guys know what I'm talking about. You can't have that mindset. The mindset has got to be, you go in, you lose, you be like, okay, what could I have done better? And then focus on upping your game from there. That's how you get better. That's the reality of it all. And instead of blaming and spending energy on factors that you really can't control, use that energy on bettering yourself and fixing the mistakes that you keep doing. Some of these mistakes are just habits, and they can be fixed as long as you're real with yourself.